Signature Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Signature Bola Tinubu. Signature Bola Tinubu. Signature Tinubu. Signature Tinubu. Signature Bola Tinubu. Signature Tinubu. Signature Tinubu. Signature Tinubu. Signature Tinubu. Signature Bola Tinubu. Signature Bola Tinubu. Signature Tinubu. Signature Tinubu. Signature Tinubu. Signature Tinubu. Signature Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Signature Bola Tinubu. Signature Tinubu. Signature Bola Tinubu. Signature Tinubu. Signature Tinubu. Signature Bola Tinubu. I think there are a few remaining. Can I put it on the ground, please? For the few remaining. Sorry. Just two. Okay. Now, yeah, go put your hand. Don't put your hand. Yaya Bello. Signature Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Signature Bola Ahmed. Signature Tinubu. Signature Tinubu. Signature Bola Tinubu. Signature Bola Tinubu. Signature Bola Tinubu. Signature Bola Tinubu. Signature Yaya Bello. Signature Yaya Bello. Signature, I believe this is Amechi. You can look at it. I want you to look at it, but I think it's Amechi clearly. Yes. Signature Bola Ahmed. Okay. Signature Tinubu. Can somebody be showing him? I beg, please be showing him. Be showing him, please. Signature Tinubu. Signature Tinubu. Signature Tinubu. Signature Bola Tinubu. Signature Tinubu. Signature Yomi. I think it's only one Yomi we have. I think we are the only one Yomi. Signature Bola Ahmed. Bola Ahmed. Well, in the same spirit, we took Yomi. This is, but I think what they were trying to write is Amechi. Please look at it. I believe it's Amechi they were trying to write. Thank you. Please take it. You want to also see it? They will show you. Signature Bola Ahmed. Signature Bola Ahmed. Bola Tinubu. Signature Bola Tinubu. Signature Bola Tinubu. Signature Rotimi. I think it's only one Rotimi we have. Signature Bola Tinubu. Signature Bola Ahmed. Bola Ahmed. Signature Bola Tinubu. 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 Signature Tinubu. Signature Bola Tinubu. Signature Amechi. Signature Rotimi. Signature Bola Tinubu. Signature Bola. Signature. Can we get box 2?
Pastor, your attention is needed here. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of the Election Management Committee has directed that we are going to count the ballots for this box, keep a tally, then we go to the next box. We are going to count for this box. No, we are going to do it that way. No, we do it that way.
I will even advise, see all those boxes there, let them empty some there and give each agent. If they are not well arranged, another let them do it. No, I mean those boxes that are not counted yet. They put them the ones that are there. Because it's not all that are filled up. They can even match like five, that's why they can bring five boxes.
All right. A lot has been happening. Still at the vote counting at the convention. Tundu, I mean, we've been seeing the numbers coming out. So maybe we might just say that this day projection beginning to kick in. And let's just wait, I must say, till the final numbers come in. But the projections probably beginning to kick in. Bola Tinubu taking the lead already. Most of the votes are counted thus far. We still have predominantly a long way to go.
Right, yes, and joining us now as we discuss the APC presidential primary, which is still ongoing, is Professor Anthony Killer, Professor of Strategy and Development, Center Director at the Center for International Advanced and Professional Studies. Good morning, Prof.
Good morning.
Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Good morning. Good to be here.
So can you give us, as well, we've been watching the votes being counted and what have you, but can you give us an overview, your impressions so far?
Well, I think overall, there's been, a lot of suspense and drama and unexpected thing, which makes me think Hollywood and Nollywood and all entertainment industry should be put on notice that politicians are going to be giving them a run for their money. Lots of dramas and persona, which makes it fascinating, except it's getting too long. And I think the process has not been managed very well. The arena of the floor of the convention looks beautiful. That was well done. But I think the whole process itself, there's a lot of improvisation going on. And number one is that if you have a 2-minute speech, learn to stick to 2 minutes. And
serenade the president.
Mm.
But I ask again, is that not who we are? Are we not, you know, people that will massage the ego of others just to curry favor? Is that not the society we've built, the society of eye service, as it were? So is that not a reflection of our society?
Well, unfortunately, a part of our society, you know, a very large part of our society seems to be that way. But unfortunately, this kind of behavior sort of consolidate that view. And I think what's for us is that the symbol of leadership, which is politics in a society, is also following that trend, is leading that trend. That is why it worries me, you know, if it was elsewhere. So that you don't get surprised when you have that abuses in offices or in community because of this very deferential society. But we must, deferential standard that we're laying. But we must emphasize that such deferential mode of being is alien to democracy. That's the whole point. That the whole point of democracy is individualism, is free thinking, dissent, and even eccentricity is all part of it. So this idea of conforming and deferring is something that I think some people need to take a closer look at because it is dangerous. It has never augured well where the very many conform to one or even few. It has never worked in history. It always leads to disaster. The society that prospered, the society, contrary to what people think, the society that are united and developed are societies where dissent is part of it. There's systems where people can decide not to agree on things, but then they conform to the law, not to the person.
Well, this time next year, there'll be a new person to grovel to, a new target for all the sycophants. But let's talk about generally what you saw play out yesterday. I mean, in terms of organization, what are your thoughts, even that the voting continues till now? In terms of the interplay between the different aspirants, we're a long way off, as far as my personal opinion, from what was expected. If you go back to the Jonathan era, where 7 governors walked out on him at the PDP convention in front of God and everybody, and you also had PDP stalwarts joining that walkout. None of that happened here.
None of that happened
So
there.
what's your take on the whole thing?
Well, none of that is right. And I think both the APC and the PDP convention that went through, they improved versions of what they had before. But let's put it into context. Now, people walked out on Jonathan because they're contestant. People are not walking out on the current president because he's not contesting. So in a way, he's put there almost like a god that people are deifying, the apotheosis of Buhari, what some people came to do yesterday. So he's not part of the contention. But then you're right. I think, sort of competitive as the competition is, I think people are less cantankerous. And the fact that they were, conceding to each other or step down, as we say, conceding and letting go and endorsing somebody else. It's a good sign in the sense that, well, for the party, in the sense that it shows that it will be less divisive at the end of it. So that's a good thing. I think the aesthetics was good. Let's make that out. And I think APC had a better voting ballot box than PDP, that must be said, because PDP came with a basket-like kind of thing. APC, at least, they made something white and beautiful. While the aesthetics is good, I'm worried about the process. Number one, this idea of people writing names, and then if you can't write it, somebody will have to write it for you, worries me. Number one, you must have a good handwriting. This is a bad day to be a bad handwriting if you're a delegate. Number two is that if you can't write and people have to write for you, that opens to 2 things. One, the vote is not very secret. 2, who knows if people can write for you and whatever they write.
Right, thank you, Prof.
All right, thank you so much, Prof. We understand that they started the counting again. We'll go back to it.
Bola Tinubu, Rotimi Amechi, Osibanjo, Ayade Ben, Osibanjo, Bola Tinubu, Yemi Osibanjo, Ahmed Lawal, Professor Osibanjo, Rotimi Amechi, Ahmed Lawal. Rotimi Amechi. Amechi. Ahmed Lawal. Rotimi Amechi. Ahmed Lawal. Ahmed Tinubu. David Umahi. David Umahi. Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Tinubu. I believe is Baba Asiwaju. I don't know. Read it. Look at it now. Just look at it. Thank you. Okay. Tinubu. Professor Yemi Osibanjo. Professor, give him, please. Tinubu. He said he wants to sit down one, please. Tinubu. Tinubu. Yeah, Tinubu. Senator Professor Ben Ayadi. Ben Ayadi. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Ahmed. Bola Ahmed. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Ben Ayadi. Engineer Umahi. Rotimi Amechi. Yemi Osibanjo. Amechi Chubike. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Yemi Osibanjo. Professor Osibanjo. Bola Tinubu. Amechi. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Chubike Amechi. Amechi Rotimi. Amechi. Asiwaju Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Tinubu Bola. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Osibanjo. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Amechi. I think it's Asiwaju Ahmed. Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Senator Ahmed. Professor Sibanjo. Ahmed Lawal.
Just wait. The MC now. Can we go to the next box? Next box. Box number 22.
All right, a lot still going on there at the vote counting and sorting out the convention. But hey, the numbers are coming out, big time numbers. We've not been able to tally most of the numbers, but you hear particularly where the vote count, is tilting to us. Dr. Abati, you're there in Abuja. What's your read on all of this, Dr. Abati?
Well, I mean, we still have many boxes there. It looks like today again is going to be a long haul for those of us who are watching and commenting and awaiting the outcome of the process that began at 7:43 p.m. Yesterday. There was a short pause in the counting when there was some directive from the chairman of the Election Management Committee that a different, a slightly adjusted format should be adopted. But now they've returned to the counting. But looking at those boxes that have not yet been touched, it looks like we may not get the full outcome of this till evening. But judging from the trend so far, if we were not going to jump the gun, it looks like, the projection that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is in the lead may well be correct. But as I was saying earlier on, if indeed Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu emerges, then you will have him, squaring up against former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. And this will be a battle of two, septuagenarians? Both of them are above 70. But if you look at them in terms of individual, qualities or assets, they're both experienced. They both have the national spread. They both have the name recognition. So if at the end of the day it's Atiku on the PDP side and Asiwaju Tinubu on the APC side, where Nigerians can look forward to a very intense, campaign process because both, our standard bearers will be highly tested, political gladiators. Atiku has been in it since 1993. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has also been in the political process, for just as long. And yesterday, when he was addressing the delegates, he was drawing attention to experience. Experience, not just in terms of leadership, but experience also in terms of his capacity. Well, some people say he was boastful in that regard, in terms of his capacity to be able to lead the All Progressives Congress to victory at all levels. But, well, we cannot conclude yet until the process is over. But we're just hoping that whoever finally emerges on the APC side will see the same kind of expression of solidarity that we saw on the PDP side. Many of these aspirants before now having said that they will toe the party line and that whoever the party chooses will receive their support. We hope that all the other persons outside the 8 persons who stepped down, and those who decided to withdraw, and including those who chose to step up, because what we saw yesterday was stepping down, stepping up, and outright withdrawal, or even absenteeism in the case of Emeka Nwajuba. And at some point yesterday, talked about the tambulization of the APC convention process. But we may well get to the point where it's not tambulization we'll be talking about, but Tinubunization. But let us wait and not make a final definitive comments.
Is that a new word for my vocabulary?
Is officially announced.
Dr. Abati, you just added a new word to my vocabulary, Tinubunization. Thank you for that. What did you make of the speeches that were rather lengthy at times? I mean, anybody from their early 20s onwards is told to develop an elevator pitch, such that if you see anybody who can help you in your business or your career in an elevator, before you get to your floor, you should have been able to present your pitch and convince them. I guess some of the APC aspirants should work on their elevator pitch, because those speeches went on for ages. But anyway, we're going to go back and look at the counting and continue to observe that.
Rotimi Amechi or Chibuzo Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Chubike Rotimi Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Amechi Rotimi. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. 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 Professor Sibanjo. Tinubu. Ahmed Lawal. Amechi. Tinubu. Bola Asiwaju. Tinubu. Rotimi. Osibanjo. Ahmed Lawal. Ahmed Lawal. Tinubu. 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 Asiwaju Bola. Bola Asiwaju. 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 Tinubu. Tinubu Asiwaju. Asiwaju. Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu Asiwaju. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Professor Yemi Osibanjo. Ahmed Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Asiwaju Ahmed. Professor Yemi Osibanjo. Thank you. Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Lawal. Ahmed Lawal. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. 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 Yemi Osibanjo. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Right Honorable Rotimi. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. 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 Yaya Bello. Rotimi. Rotimi. Yaya Bello. Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Ahmed Lawal. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Professor Yemi Osibanjo. Tinubu. Tinubu.
Box number 10, please. Box number 10.
Right, so the vote counting continues. It's a really slow, laborious process, but it is transparent, just so that we don't hear any stories of manipulation and what have you. I guess that's why everybody's been put through this, and my heart really goes out to those people who've been at that venue since yesterday and haven't gone home. They must be extremely uncomfortable. But this, I guess, are the sacrifices one must make for democracy. It would have been a lot more convenient, I imagine, if APC had come out with a consensus candidate, would have skipped all of this. But again, that is the beauty of democracy. If you cannot have a genuine consensus, then everybody must address the delegates and take their chances that way. So the whole benefit of this for me is the transparency. Even as the votes were being counted, it was said, I heard with one of the ballots, that there's no signature here, so it's going to be void. It's extremely transparent. It's a shame it's so slow. Now, the counting is continuing, so we go back to that.
Professor Yemi Osibanjo. Rotimi Amechi. Next box, please.
Box number what? Box number 6. Yes.
Tinubu. Tinubu.
Box number 3.
Box number 3. Rotimi Amechi.
23.
Ahmed Bola Tinubu.
Box number 23.
The scissors. Oh, I know. Asiwaju Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Tinubu Asiwaju. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Yemi Osibajo. Professor Yemi Osibajo. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Professor Yemi Osibajo. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Professor Yemi Osibajo. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Osibajo. Amechi Rotimi. Tinubu. Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. 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 Tinubu Asiwaju. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. 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 Tinubu Bola. Yemi Osibajo. Amechi Rotimi. Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Tinubu. Yaya Bello. Bola. Bola Tinubu. 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 Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Let's continue, please. Bola Tinubu. No, don't worry. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. 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 Ahmed Tinubu. 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 Asiwaju Tinubu. Asiwaju Tinubu. Osinbajo. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Yaya Bello. Bola Tinubu. Yaya Bello. Rotimi Amechi. Rotimi Amechi. Rotimi Amechi. Rotimi Amechi. 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 Bola Tinubu. Osibajo. Yahaya Bello. Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Chubuke. Chubuke Rotimi Amechi. Rotimi Amechi. Rotimi Amechi. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu. Amechi. Tinubu. 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 Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Chubuke Rotimi Amechi. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Amechi. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Bola. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Amechi. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed. Bola Ahmed. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Yahaya Bello. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This is estate agents. Would help us look at it. Show all the others. We agree it is void. This is void because we can't understand what is written. Void. No, where are the other voids, please? No, you can't be sitting there. You have to be out in the open. Or you give it to her, please. You have to be in the open. It has to be in the open, please. It has to be in the open. Let everybody see it. You can hand it over to her. Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Sorry, please, can you, please. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed. This is another word. Can you help us? It looks like Yemi. I think it will pass for Yemi, if you agree. Yemi? Okay, Yemi. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Amechi. Amechi. Tinubu. Osibajo Yemi. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu. Senator Ahmed Ibrahim Lawan. Yeah. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Bola. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Senator Ahmed Lawan. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. 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 Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. 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 David Umahi. Bola Tinubu. Bola. Bola. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Osibajo. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Osibajo. Bola. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Me Osibajo. Next box.
Box number 31.
Pardon? We have to pay the price. You can ask your partner.
Yeah. Eagle Square here in Abuja at the
Gentlemen, we are
National
about
Convention.
starting box number.
The Electoral Committee is now on box 31. And we've seen in terms of the trend, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu still leading with considerable margin. But they still have quite a number of boxes there. Will anything change? Will the trend change? Will anyone, take the lead? But we can see that right there at the Eagle Square, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is still there. Governor Badaru is still there. Quite a number of the persons are there. It was reported this morning that the Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, had already left the Eagle Square. Well, did he go home to refresh and then return? Or, he just decided to just go and listen to whatever the outcome is when it is eventually announced. But really, there's been a lot of drama. It's been a very long process. And Nigerians have very high expectations in terms of what happens hereafter. Well, it's really a day for democracy. And as has been pointed out previously, it really looks like what we're beginning to have in Nigeria is a two-party system. The People's Democratic Party and the All Progressives Congress, where I would likely to see the possibility of either a third force or another political party changing the calculations, since we still have about 7 months before the general elections, the major presidential election. Because in politics, as they say, anything can really happen. But well, after today, after this entire process, after the deadline by INEC, the bigger job that lies ahead is to engage with the candidates of the 18 political parties, the registered political parties, at the level of ideas. What would they do about the economy? What would they do about security? Yesterday, most of the aspirants talked about security, economy, education, infrastructure. Well, only one of the aspirants, Ike Obasimokelu, talked about what he referred to as Buharism. Well, he didn't define what Buharism means. I guess by Buharism, it means a continuation of the three-point agenda of the present administration. But we haven't had his name since the sorting of the ballot started. But, well, over to you in Lagos, Tundu and Rufai.
Asiwaju Bola Ahmed. Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Rotimi. Bola Tinubu. Osibajo. Bola Ahmed. Amechi. Amechi. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Asiwaju Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Osibajo. Chubike Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Yemi Osibajo. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmad Sani. Ahmad Sani. Ahmed Lawan. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Professor Yemi Osinbajo. Rotimi. Yemi Osinbajo. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Yahaya Bello. Tinubu. Ahmed Lawan. Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed. Rotimi Amechi. Chubuike Rotimi Amechi. Chubuike Amechi. Tinubu. Tinubu. Tinubu Bola. Osibajo. Tinubu. I think I know now. Be showing it to them. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu.
Good at knitting, bad at building websites.
Relax, darlings. Websites, hosting, domains. I own this.
I own this. I own this. Websites, hosting, domains. I own us.
Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Osibajo. Bola Tinubu Ashiwaju. Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Yemi Osibajo. Yahaya Bello. Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Yahaya Bello. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Yemi Osibajo. Amechi. Tinubu. Tinubu. This is void. Agents, can you? No, let them look at it first. Confirm it is void. Void? Let them look at it. Let them look at it. So this is not readable, so it's void. Bola Tinubu. Alaji Tinubu. Tinubu Bola. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. 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 Bola Tinubu. Yahaya Bello. Osibajo. Professor Yemi Osibajo. Amechi Rotimi. Ashiwaju Ahmed Tinubu. Ashiwaju Ahmed. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Amechi. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. 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 Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Rotimi. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Tinubu Bola. Bola Tinubu. So this, I think we call it void. It just said Ahmed. And we have 3 Ahmeds on the ballot. This is void. It just says Ahmed. So it's void. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Ashiwaju Bola Tinubu. Rotimi. I think this is Amechi. Show it. Amechi.
Yes.
Amechi Rotimi. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Ashiwaju.
Box number 33.
Can I get something to drink, but not water? Anyone, not Coke, Fanta. I can manage a little bit. This is 33. So, 33, box 33.
Yes. Goal. After that.
When I'm tired, I'll tell you. Okay, box number 33. 33. Oga, please. Oh. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Ashiwaju. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. 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 Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Ashiwaju Bola Tinubu. Ashiwaju Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu.
Box number 32.
Ashiwaju Tinubu. That's 33. We are now taking the next one. Box number 32. That's 32. Sorry, if you are not an agent, please, you're not allowed to stand there, please. The person standing there, please. Sir, can you please leave that area, please? Box number 32. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Ashiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Yahaya Bello. Professor Osinbajo. Tinubu. Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. This looks like Yahaya Bello, but can you help me confirm? Looks like Yahya Bello. No. Let them see, but I think it's Yahya Bello. That's what he wants to. It looks like Yahya Bello. It looks okay. We avoid it then. Yahya Bello. No, sir. Please, please. No, it's not Yerima Bakura. We avoid it then. If there's controversy, we avoid it. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. We'll avoid it because it's controversial. We avoid it. We avoid it. It's controversial. We avoid it, please. Void. Osinbajo. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan.
Box number 17.
No problem. No problem. Box number 17. Box number 17. Box number 17. Gentlemen, we are about starting box number 17. Agent number 1. Agent number 1. We need your attention here. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Chubuke Rotimi Amechi. Amechi Rotimi. Rotimi Amechi. Lawan Ahmed. Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu Bola. David Umahi. Rotimi Amechi. Sir, if you're going to make a call, you let your counterpart take over, please. We can't allow that, please. Tinubu Bola Ahmed. Yemi Osibajo. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Amechi Rotimi. Professor Osibajo. Professor Ben Ayade. Asiwaju Tinubu. Tinubu. Professor Yemi Osibajo. Professor Yemi Osibajo. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. 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 Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. David Umahi. David Umahi. David Umahi. David Umahi. David Umahi. Yemi Osibajo. This is Amechi, but he wrote it at the back. I think we can allow it. But he wrote Amechi. Agents, what's your opinion? He wrote Amechi at the back. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu Asiwaju. Amechi. Amechi Rotimi. Bola Tinubu. Professor Yemi Osibajo. We have another one, the same thing, Amechi at the back. Amechi Rotimi. Chubuke Rotimi Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed. Rotimi Amechi. Professor Ben Ayade. 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 Tinubu Bola Ahmed. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Faleke. Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Amechi Tinubu. Yemi Osibajo. Professor Yemi Osibajo. Rotimi Amechi. Professor Osibajo. Amechi. Amechi. Ahmed Tinubu. Chubuke Rotimi Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Tinubu. 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 Bola Tinubu Ahmed. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola. Chibuike Amechi. Amechi. Tinubu. Senator Lawan. Senator Ahmed Lawan. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Rotimi Amechi. Amechi Rotimi. This says Bello Ahmad. Bello Ahmad. That's void. But there's Ahmed again. Bello Ahmed. This is void. Show them. It's void. Ahmed Bello can't. It's void. Professor Yemi Osibajo. Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Lawan. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Lawan. Tinubu Bola Ahmed. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Yemi Sibajo. Senator Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Osibajo. Lawan. Senator Lawan. Tinubu Ahmed Bola. Asiwaju Tinubu. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Rotimi Amechi. Ahmed Lawan. Asiwaju Tinubu. Ahmed Lawan. Osibajo. Yemi Osibajo. Osibajo. Yemi Osibajo. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Senator Ahmed Lawan. Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Lawan Ahmed. Yemi Osibajo. Lawan. Amechi. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Next box, please.
Box number 25.
Box number 25. Open, please. Box number 25. Osibajo. Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. 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 Osibajo. Yemi Osibajo. Gentlemen, this I think is void. And we confirm, please. No, let them all see it. Let everybody see it. It's void. This is void. You can't understand what he's writing. Osibajo. Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Ahmed Bola. Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Sani Erima. Professor Osibajo. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Ashiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Lawan. Tinubu. Osibajo. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Yemi Osibajo. Ahmed Tinubu. Chibukero Timi Amechi. Chibukero Timi Amechi. Right Honorable Rotimi Amechi. Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Ashiwaju Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Professor Yemi Osibajo. Yemi Osibajo. Ashiwaju Bola Tinubu Ahmed. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Osinbajo. Ashiwaju Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ashiwaju Bola Tinubu. Ashiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Osibajo. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Tinubu Bola. Ahmed Tinubu. 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 Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Osinbajo Prof. Yemi Osinbajo. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Amechi. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Bola. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola. Alaji Yahya Bello. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Yemi Osinbajo. Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Yemi Osinbajo. Osinbajo. Yemi Osinbajo. Amechi. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu Ahmed. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Tinubu Bola. Bola Tinubu. Chubuke Rotimi Amechi. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu Ahmed. Bola Tinubu Ahmed. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. 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 Ashiwaju Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Ashiwaju Tinubu. Amechi. Chubuke Rotimi Amechi. Ahmed Tinubu Bola. Bola Tinubu. Bola. Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu Ashiwaju. Ashiwaju Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola. Tinubu. Bola. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Chubuke Rotimi Amechi. Yahaya Bello. Rotimi Amechi. Chubuke Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Dr. Sanusi, come and take over.
Box 34.
Let him come. Let him. Let's go. Go ahead. Hey, well done, Pa. Tanunku. Okay, they've changed. Okay, they switched. 34. 34. Just a few. Tinubu. Rotimi. Okay. Tinubu. Yemi Osibanja.
28. Box 28.
Box 28. Ahmed Tinubu. Amechi. Amechi. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Amechi. Rotimi. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Chibuke Amechi. Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. It says Yami. I don't know if you want to take a look. That's fine. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu. Chibike Amechi. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Tinubu Bola Asiwaju. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. GYB. Governor Yaya Bello. Rotimi Amechi. Asiwaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Professor Yemi Osinbanjo. Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu. Yemi. Yemi Osinbanjo. Tinubu Asiwaju. Amechi. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Bola Hamid Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. 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 Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmad. Bola Ahmad. Bola Tinubu. Yemi Osibanjo. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Professor Osinbanjo. Yemi Osinbanjo. Amechi. Governor Yaya Bello. Tinubu.
Box 19.
This is box 19. This is box 19. Lawan. Professor Yemi Osibanjo. Lawan Ahmed. Rotimi Amechi. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Lawal. Ahmed Lawal. Ahmed Lawal. Ahmed Lawal. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. SC Lawan.
SC Lawan.
Yes. Ahmed Lawan. Amechi Rotimi. Ahmed Lawan. Senator A. Lawan. Lawan. Professor Sibanja. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Senator Ahmed Lawan. Senator Ahmed Lawan. Tinubu. Professor Yemi Osibanjo. Amechi. Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Osibanjo. Tinubu. Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Professor Yemi Osibanjo. Chibuike Amechi. Amechi. Rotimi Amechi. Amechi. Ahmed Lawan. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Amechi. Professor Yemi Osibanjo. Chibike Rotimi Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Professor Yemi Osibanjo. Osibanjo. Tinubu Bola. Rotimi Amechi. Osibanjo. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Asiwaju Tinubu. Ahmed Asiwaju. Yemi Osibanjo. Lawan Ahmed. Tinubu. Ahmed Lawan. Ayade. Tinubu. Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Rotimi Okorocha. Void vote. Chibuke Rotimi Amechi. Yemi VP. Professor Yemi Osibanjo. Tinubu. Yemi Osibanjo. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Amechi. Tinubu Asiwaju. Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Osibanjo Yemi. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Professor Yemi Osibanjo. Rotimi Amechi. Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu. Yemi Osibanjo. Chibuike Amechi. Professor Osibanjo. Amechi Rotimi. Osibanjo. Professor Yemi Osibanjo. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Professor Yemi Osibanjo. Rotimi Amechi. Amechi. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Chibuike Amechi. Ben Ayade. Professor Ben Ayade. Ayade. Professor Ben Ayade. Ben Ayade. Amechi. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Osibanjo Yemi. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Professor Yemi Osibanjo. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu Asiwaju. Asiwaju Tinubu. Tinubu Jagabang. Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. David Umahi. Tinubu. Tinubu. Rotimi CRA. Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Osibanjo. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Asiwaju. David Umahi. David Umahi. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Yemi Osibanjo. Amechi Rotimi. Dave Umahi. Engineer Dave Umahi. Dave Umahi. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Osibanjo. Senator Ahmed Lawan. Professor Yemi Osibanjo. Bola Tinubu. Yemi Osibanjo. Chibuike Amechi. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed. Professor Yemi Osibanjo. Yemi Osibanjo. Maybe I have to move this way.
Box 18.
Box 18. Kindly on seal, please. Go ahead and on seal, please. Ahmed Lawal. Ahmed Lawal.
Ahmed Lawan.
Amechi Rotimi. Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Lawan Ahmed. Chibuike Amechi. Senator Ahmed Lawan. Senator Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Professor Yemi Osibanjo. Ahmed Lawan. Lawan. Rotimi Amechi. Rotimi Amechi. Senator Ahmed Lawan. Tinubu. David Umahi. Yemi Osibanjo. VP Osibanjo. David Umahi. Ayade. Benedict Ayade. Amechi Rotimi. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Osibanjo. Professor Yemi Osibanjo. Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Tinubu. PYO Osibanjo. Osibanjo. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. 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 Senator Professor Ben Ayade. Senator Professor Ben Ayade. Asiwaju Bola. Ben Ayade. Ben Ayade. Dave Umahi. Tinubu. Bola. Amechi. Tinubu. Tinubu Asiwaju. Tinubu. David Umahi. Bola Tinubu. Senator Ben Ayade. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola. Bola Tinubu. Chibike Rotimi Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Lawan Ahmed. David Umahi. David Umahi. Yemi Osibanjo. Amechi. Amechi Rotimi. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Ahmed Lawan.
Ahmed Lawan.
Rotimi Amechi. Ahmed Lawan. Rotimi Amechi. Professor Yemi Osibanjo. Osinbajo. Asiwaju Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Ahmed Lawan. Rotimi Amechi. Amechi Chubike. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Chibike Rotimi Amechi. Rotimi Amechi. Rotimi Amechi. Chibike Rotimi Amechi. Ahmed Lawan. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu. Ahmed Lawan. Tinubu. Ben Ayade. Ben Ayade. Amechi. Ahmed Lawan. Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Amechi R. Yaya Bello.
Yaya Bello.
Tinubu. Tinubu.
Tinubu. Ahmed Lawan. Rotimi Amechi. Tinubu. Tinubu. Yemi Osibanjo.
Okay, if you are just joining us, right there on the screen, you have Arise Television special coverage of the APC Special Convention for the presidential primary of 2022, ahead of the 2023 general elections. You know, the process began at 10 a.m. yesterday with the accreditation of delegates at the International Conference Center here in Abuja, ICC. And then by 4 o'clock, delegates began to arrive at the Eagle Square, also in Abuja, the venue of the convention. But the process did not begin until 7:43, immediately after the arrival of the President of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR. And yesterday evening, up till about 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, we saw the delegates presenting their manifestos, their agendas, stating the reasons why they should be the ones that the delegates should vote for. And the first person to make his own presentation yesterday was Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, for whom subsequently a total of 7 persons decided to step down. And those 7 persons include the governor of Jigawa State, Governor Mohammed Badaru, the governor of Ekiti State, Kayode Fayemi, Senator Agotuela Pabio, Honorable Dimeji Bankole, former Speaker of the House of Representatives, and also the only woman in the race, Uju Kennedy Ohaneye, who also stepped down for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And we also had the Senator Ajayi Borofis stepping down for, you know, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This was in contrast to Pastor Tunde Bakare, who said he was not going to step down, he was going to step up to become the 16th president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And we also had Dr. Nicholas Felix, the youngest aspirant yesterday, 40 years old, as he told the delegates, you know, saying that he was going to step down for the Vice President, Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo. And then, of course, you had former Senate President Senator Ken Namani, who had originally withdrawn from the race, but who was, you know, at the convention and still made a speech, stressing the importance of the need to review the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to strengthen the idea of federal character and the need for justice, peace, and unity within the Nigerian Federation. In one instance, in the case of former Minister of State for Education, Honorable Emeka Nwajuba, he did not even bother to show up at all. Although earlier there had been a letter in circulation to which was one of the signatories. In that letter, a number of Southeast political leaders and aspirants had said that they expect the party to agree on the zoning of the choice of presidential standard bearer for the APC to the Southeast. But that did not happen. And at the event throughout, you know, Honorable Emeka Nwajuba was repeatedly invited to come to the stage to make his presentation. But of course, he was not there. And we are here at this point. Many people have been observing that the process has been very transparent and it is open, and that this is consistent with the expectation of people who insist that democracy indeed should be participatory and fair and open. However, there was a hitch around 4 a.m. at the convention grounds when it was suddenly observed that there was a breach of security with people who are not delegates, who are not agents, taking over the place, and all kinds of people selling wares. And then, of course, there was some hitch with the crowd, but that was sorted out, and normalcy has since returned, and the sorting of, you know, the ballots has continued at pace, hopefully before late today, the entire process will be concluded. But at this point, joining me from the Lagos studio is Emmanuel Efeni, Arise News analyst, and Rotus Odiri, Arise News business correspondent. Emmanuel Efeni and Rotus Odiri, thank you for joining me on this special coverage of the APC convention.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Abati, and it's great to be here with Emmanuel Feni. We're actually going to go back to Eagle Square to listen to the latest update on the count as it continues.
Box number 1.
Yes. The concentration was not here.
Sealed. Box number 1. Box number 1 is sealed. Kindly unseal it, please. Tinubu Bola, Ahmed Bola Tinubu, Ahmed Bola Tinubu, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, Bola Tinubu, Bola Ahmed. Box 29.
All right, the counting continues in the Eagle Square. As you can see, the boxes are being emptied and being inspected by multiple eyes on the ground. And I believe we're at, Mr. Efeni, I think we're at box number 19.
Yes. That was the number they called at the last time.
Right.
Yes, they announced the new box. Well, what they're doing now actually sorting out the votes because the actual counting will still come up.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4 for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Professor and all other aspirants on that list. But for
Goodness
now, what they are
gracious.
doing, they are sorting out, filing each person's votes.
Okay.
Then the actual manual counting
Okay.
will now commence. So it's going to be a long.
We're going to be here all week.
So, but by the end of today, I think we should know
Yes.
the winner. Although this day is already projecting this exit poll, and this day has been doing this for a very long time. Never got it wrong once when they project the exit poll.
All right, now going back to the counting, or rather the sorting, as Mr. Ifeni has eloquently explained for our viewers. Let's go back to Eagle Square.
Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Professor Emil Sibajo. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu. Osibajo. Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Yaya Bello. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu. Professor Emil Sibajo. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Alhaji Yaya Bello. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Chibike Amechi. Chibike Amechi. Yemi Osibajo. Yemi Osibajo. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Box number 40. Confirm is empty. 40. DJ, please. Box number 40 is empty. Confirm? Thank you. Box number 2, kindly unseal. The box is empty. Which box number is it? Number 2. Box number 2, empty. This is box number 35. Please unseal.
All right.
Yeah, Bello.
All right, very quickly, Mr. Ifeni, can you help explain the fact that we're just talking about box number 19, but it doesn't seem like they're going in chronological order?
No, they are not going in that numerical order of 1, 2, 3, 4. There are over 40 boxes, as it were, numbered, but they are picking them at random.
Okay.
And open to, there can be no 2 number 19,
right.
No 2 number 40, no
right.
2 number 3. So once you've done with 1 number 3, that's gone. But they are not arranged and brought in the numerical order
right.
of 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 40. So they just pick them at random, identify the number, open, pour out the ballots, show everybody nothing remaining inside, then they start sorting the names on each ballot. So that's what we're saying. So after this rigorous Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Ayade, Ushibajo, they will still now count each person's vote.
And then we get our answer.
Yes,
then we get the
answer.
okay.
But those who project like this day,
yes,
they're already taking note of, and they can project that, well, Tinubu seems to be heading
in the lead
towards the, it's in the lead right now.
All right, thank you, Mr. Ifeni. We go back to the live sorting in Eagle Square in Abuja.
Let's want to see.
I think the Rotimi will. Yeah, it's very clear, yes. Rotimi Amechi. Ahmed Lawan. Lawan Ahmed. Bola Tinubu. Ara Amechi. Professor Ben Ayade. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawal. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Tinubu Bola. Ahmed Lawal. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Chukwuemeka Nwajuba. Is the agent here?
Create a space and just keep the foot. Let me put my phone on top of it.
Okay, put your phone on top of it.
Let me put my phone on top of it.
Rotimi Chubike Amechi. The agent is not here. Yes. Bola Tinubu. Amechi Rotimi. Amechi. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Bola Tinubu. Okay. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. David Umahi. David Umahi. Umahi. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Tinubu. David Umahi. Osibajo Yemi. Tinubu Ahmed. Amechi. Osibajo. Ben Ayade. Ben Ayade. Osibajo. Professor Yemi Osibajo. Rotimi Amechi. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Professor Ben Ayade. Rotimi Amechi. Professor Ben Ayade. Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Amechi. He said Raimi, Abi Roimi. But I think it's, just take a look if it's admissible.
Give it to Amechi.
Is it admissible?
The only name that is good. Wait. Sound like let me see. Okay, if it becomes controversial. This is Rotimi.
No, if there's no. It needs to be unanimous. If it's not unanimous, we reject it. We don't want to admit anything that is controversial. Void.
No, he's contesting it. Don't worry, hold on. One person can override.
He has accepted, so we keep it. Asiwaju Tinubu. Ahmed Lawan. This is void. Void. Void.
Void. This one is Arabic. Ajamine. No, this is completely void.
Mashi again. Let me see again.
No.
It's void.
It's void.
If
you can accept that one, no. Now you go. You cannot be decided now. This one is void. This is void.
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 Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. This is void. Please take a look. Take a look at this one. Void, please. Thank you. Amechi. Rotimi Amechi. Ahmed Lawan. Asiwaju Bola. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Asiwaju Tinubu. Osibanjo. Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Yemi Osibanjo. Rotimi Amechi. Box 16. Benejiba? Eh? Hello. Yeah, he told you so you are tired. I know, yeah. Very soon. Not tired, bro. Let some other people do. Thank you.
Put your phone on this. No, you stay. Go and put your phone there. Put your phone on this one. Okay, stay there. Box number 16. Okay. Ahmed Lawa. Chibuke Rotime Amechi. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Rotime Amechi. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Amechi. Rotime Amechi. Ahmed Tinubu. Amechi. Professor Yemi Oshibajo. Oshibajo. Rotimi Amechi. Chibuke Amechi. Rotimi Amechi. David Umai. Professor Yemi Oshibajo. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. David Umai. Ben Ayade. David Umai. Professor Oshibajo. Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Okay, Bola Tinubu. You want to see CRE? Okay, please, let him see. Wait, don't worry. Okay. David Umai. David Umai. Asiwaju Tinubu. Dr. Okuna Onu. Bola Tinubu. Professor Oshibajo. Amechi. Tinubu Asiwaju. Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Oshibajo.
Bola Tinubu. Amechi Rotimi. Chibuke Amechi. Chibuke Rotimi Amechi. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Lawan. David Umai. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Ben Ayadi. Ahmed Lawan. Chibuke Rotimi Amechi. Lawan. Yahaya Bello. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Lawan. Next. Box 38. We'll have it open now. Just one. Well, at the back here we have Asiwaju Bola Tinubu Ahmed.
Allowed.
Let him see. We allowed it before. No. We allowed it.
We allowed it the other time.
That's what I'm saying. And we have allowed
It's the same thing.
We had a lot of invitation
last time now. Will you change it? Will you change it?
In fact, are empty. Because this one,
No, there were no
what makes this ballot paper valid?
Yes, no, it's valid.
Valid. Okay. Tinubu.
Another box.
Another box, please. It could even be Oshoba. It could even be Oshoba.
They thought Oshoba was running.
Box 12 to be opened.
Sometimes when they take dollars and they want to be at peace with their God, they write a different name. I'm telling you. Empty.
Okay. Oshibanjo. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu. Next, box 36. Open. Box 36.
Watch your hand, though.
Bola Tinubu. Yaya Bello. Bola Tinubu. Box 39, please. 39. Let's have box 39. Box 39 to be opened now. Unsealed. That didn't touch. We have some. Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. 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 Yaya Bello. Bola Tinubu. Box 30. Oshibajo. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Oshibajo. Bola Tinubu. PYO.
Should we accept this?
Yemi Oshibajo. Yemi Oshibajo. Oshibajo. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Oshibajo. Oshibajo. Yaya Bello. Yaya Bello. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Amechi. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Amechi Rotimi Chibuke. Tinubu. Yemi Oshibajo. Amechi. Yemi. Should we accept it? Oh, okay. Yemi. Yemi. Okay. Amechi. Amechi.
Another box?
Box 5, please. Box 5. Just unseal it. Whether it's there.
There's one.
Yes, sir. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That's the only one there. Coming up with box 14. Box 14 now. Box 14.
We have no problem.
No, you have no problem.
The process is very transparent.
God bless you. Thank you. Senator Ahmed Lawan. Rotimi Amechi. Yemi Oshibajo. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Yemi Oshibajo. Ahmed Lawan. Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Lawan. Oshibajo. David Umai. Professor Oshimbajo. Ahmed Lawan. Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu. Yemi Oshibajo. Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Box 11 now. Somebody should. Show our hand.
Go easy. Rotimi. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Oshibajo. Next. Thank you.
No, lost your voice.
Thank you, sir. Box 8.
Open it.
Sealed. Oshibajo. Ahmed Lawan. Tinubu. Yemi Oshibajo. Next box, please.
Next box. Bring it. They should open it. Oh. Hurry up. Bring it. Maybe it's saying they are empty. You have to open it. Yes. What does it say? What does it say? They should think they are open it. Let's not cause confusion. Bring it. Eh? No, bring it.
So it doesn't matter. Let's just bring the boxes here. 27, please. Let's have box 27.
Just as box 27 is coming to you, please, we have a few announcements. Would like to inform those of us on that stage, the VIP stage meant for the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who is making his way back to the auditorium now, to this arena, would like that all of us, please leave that stage immediately. They'll need to set it up immediately because His Excellency is on his way back and we want to make some remarks from there. Please, thank you very much. Thank you. You may continue.
Yes, thank you. Please, let's unseal it.
Okay, wait a second.
Yes, let them go. Let them go before the
Please, those of you that are cleaners, events manager, Condoleezza events, please, if your staff and aides are still around, you can please help us invite them to quickly clear the stage and, of course, ensure that it's clean enough to host the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces.
Yes,
please, let's do that with some dispatch. Thank you very much. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Please, let's also. Yes, please. No, I don't think so. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu Bola. Ahmed Tinubu Bola. Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Jagaban Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu. Yemi Oshibajo. Please keep that. Asiwaju Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Please be fast. Rotimi Chibuke Amechi. Rotimi Amechi. Oshibajo. Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Yaya Bello. Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu. Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Tinubu Ahmed. Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Asiwaju Tinubu. Tinubu Ahmed. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Yaya Bello. Yaya Bello. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Yaya Bello. Please be fast. Tinubu. Okay. Tinubu. Tinubu. Asiwaju. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola. Yaya Bello. Bola. Oshibajo. Rotimi Amechi. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Professor Yemi Oshibajo. Professor Yemi Oshibajo. Bola Tinubu. Tinubu Asiwaju. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Yaya Bello. Oshibajo. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. This is like Amechi. Look at it. Please go through it, it's Amechi. Yaya Bello. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Sani. Say you want to say it. Hold on, please. Sorry, please give me. Ahmed Sani. Let me pass it on. Bola Tinubu.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Ahmed Sani. Tinubu. Alhaji Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Lawan. Next box.
Box number 26, please.
Next box.
Number 26.
Box 26.
No, 26. Ajira?
Box 26, sealed.
Are you, hold on. Just hold on. Mr. President is arriving now, then we continue.
Okay, sir.
I don't know anytime to go is something. You're not visual, you should not be biased.
I'm not now. I'm just, that's fine.
Okay. You're watching the 2022 APC convention where the All Progressives Congress is choosing its presidential candidate for the 2023 election. At the moment, it does seem Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has gotten an early lead after 6 aspirants stepped down for him. He's trailed by the former Transportation Minister, Mr. Chibuke Rotimi Amechi, and Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. Some of the aspirants who stepped down for Tinubu were Governor Kayode Fayemi of Ekiti State, Senator Godswill Akpabio, Professor Ajayi Borough-Fils, Mr. Dimeji Bankole, Senator Ibikunle Amosun, and Mrs. Uju Ohaneye.
Indeed. Now, the run-up to the convention, which is clearly still going on, had been marred by intrigues over the zoning of the presidential ticket and consensus candidacy. While a consensus candidate was said to have emerged on Monday, President Muhammadu Buhari, on his part, said the delegates should be allowed to decide the party's presidential flag bearer, and the northern APC governors also canvassed for the party's candidate to come from the southern part of the country.
And from the photos that we are, and the footage that we are seeing on the screen right now, we are live from the convention. We have heard that President Muhammadu Buhari is on his way to enter. Also, we have seen footage of Aisha Buhari, who is the First Lady, who is also at Eagle Square for the primaries right now. We can see the convoy pulling up to the red carpet as we anticipate the arrival of the President of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari. Let's listen.
Announcing the arrival of
Okay, of course, you're still watching the 2022 APC convention. Arriving at the venue right now is President Muhammadu Buhari, where at the moment, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu is having a clear lead. He's clearly the front runner
at the convention and most certainly will be declared as the party's presidential candidate.
And preceding this exercise, 28 presidential hopefuls picked up the nomination and expression of interest forms, but of course, 5 of them later pulled out. 23 aspirants later appeared before the APC Presidential Screening Committee that was led by the party's former chairman, John Oyegun. And it's still going on. The counting is still going on. And as Temi Topere rightly said, Bola Tinubu is clearly leading this situation.
And the crowd will be standing up to greet the president of Nigeria as he arrives in Eagle Square. We can see his armored security and all around the car waiting for him to exit. There we go. President Buhari had been at the venue till quite late last night as a lot of us were watching the primaries unfold. Of course, he had to go home, get a little bit of rest in order to come back fully prepared for what seems to be another long day of vote counting, as a lot of delegates have been working hard overnight and a lot of the individuals who are involved with the APC convention. We can see him there in white, looking excited for another long day of vote counting for the APC primaries today.
And of course, when it comes to highlights of this convention, there have been, praises and condemnations. In terms of condemnations, the quality of the speeches,
Right.
were told the people they didn't stick to the 2-minute window, and when it came to content as well, it wasn't really impressive. Some use it as an opportunity to praise the outgoing president instead of, an opportunity to actually pitch for who's coming in next. But in terms of transparency, it seems to be relatively transparent, what we're seeing with the counting. And, what's your take on what's been your highlight so far, Temi Topwe?
Well, yes, of course, the speeches, and then, of course, all the candidates that stepped down.
Yeah,
Fayemi
indeed.
stepping down, the Senator Abikunle Amosu stepping down, for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I think it was, for me, those were the high points of this convention for me. And the way that Bola Ahmed Tinubu clearly seems to have carried the day. I mean, he said it's his
exactly.
turn. And it's really looking like it.
Indeed.
It is his turn.
It seems like it was always his race to lose. We have been hearing them call his name ad nauseum since the beginning of the day. Just Bola Ahmed Tinubu, all iterations of his name all day. But my highlight, let me take a little bit of a deviation. Last night was the DJ whose job was to keep the crowd live. It seems like a lot of people, he seems like he had an agenda of his own, and it seems like everyone has returned now and is in fresher spirits.
But isn't it ironic? Last week we were talking about Bola Tinubu's speech, where he said it was his turn and all that. He made
like
this
it's his
person
turn.
pave the way for this other person, and then we're talking about him having a sense of entitlement. And now, 1 week later, Bola Ahmed, Tinubu Ahmed, Bola. I mean, that's what we've been hearing all day long. Are you surprised that things played out this way?
Please,
Honestly, yes, I am.
And please
But then
round off
at the
with
same
speed.
time, I
Thank
shouldn't
you.
be surprised. But I don't know, I'm still
Box number
surprised anyway.
26.
My slogan for general elections 2023 is anything can happen at this point.
Anything can happen. And it seems like the vote counting will resume. But just to go back to the photo, to the video of the clip just before of the president and the vice president sharing pleasantries, that was good to see. Seems like a lot of people are coming to greet the president as well as the vote counting continues.
This is invalid. Invalid. It's invalid. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Yemi Osibajo. Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Professor Yemi Osibajo. Bola Tinubu. Yemi Osibajo. Professor Yemi Osibajo. Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Rotimi Amechi. Rotimi Chubuke Amechi. Rotimi Chubuke Amechi. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Yemi Simbajo. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Amechi Rotimi. Tinubu Asiwaju. Chubike Rotimi Amechi. Tinubu Osibajo. Tinubu Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Amechi. Tinubu. Yemi Osimbajo. Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Professor Yemi Osimbajo. Bola Ahmed. Rotimi. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed. Tinubu. Asiwaju Tinubu. Bola Ahmed. Bola Ahmed. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Yemi Osinbajo. Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Osinbajo. Rotimi Amechi. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Rotimi Amechi. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Lawan Ahmed. Amechi. Tinubu. Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. Tinubu. Yahaya Bello. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu. The last box, please. Can we have the last box, please? Box number 7. Box number 7, the last box. Box number 7, the last box. Box number 7, the last box. Rotimi Amechi. Rotimi Amechi. Ahmed Lawan. Ahmed Lawan. Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu.
Thank you, thank you. We have successfully sorted out all the ballots that were in the 40 ballot boxes. We are pleased to note that there was no controversy, no rancor, and the ballots that were valid have been handed over to the agents of the aspirants. There were also some ballots that were void because the names on them, we could not identify those names with the aspirants we had. Or the writing was so unclear that it was not possible to put that handwriting to any particular name. We are going to count the ballot. We're going to count the ballot papers out the agents have received. And let me announce for the records that when we started yesterday, we had 23 aspirants for the presidential ticket of our party. Before voting commenced, 9 voluntarily stepped down or withdrew, and they signed a withdrawal form to that effect. 14 of the aspirants contested the primaries. And it's the ballots that were used that we have just sorted out, and we're about to announce, we're about to count the number of ballots each aspirant has. We will start with Honorable Chukwuemeka Nwazoke Nwajobi. So please, oh sorry, is the agent here, please? We know all the agents are here. Send agent of Honorable Nwajoba. Where's the agent, please? Okay. He had one ballot, which is 1 vote. So please put it down. Chukwuemeka Nwajuba scored 1, and that's his ballot. Engineer Nweze David Umahi, can the agent please give us his ballot papers? Alajikari, can you please take possession and count them?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38.
So, His Excellency Engineer David got 38 votes. 38 votes. 38 votes. Next is Pastor Bola B. Bakari. Were there any, is his agent here? Pastor Bakari, please. Pastor Bakari, no vote. Zero vote, 0 vote, 0 vote. Next on the list, Ahmed Rufai Sani. Can the agent please hand over to Dr. Kari? Dr. Kari, please.
One, 2, 3, 4, 4.
His Excellency Senator Ahmed Rufai Sani got 4 votes. 4 votes. Next is Asiwaju. Next. No, we are following it alphabetically, please. Next is Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Dr. Kari, please.
Can you take?
Okay. The agents are putting the ballots together, so we'll defer that while they get ready. But next, we want to take the ballots of Honorable Chibuke Rotimi Amechi, please.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 129, 130, 131, 132, 133, 134, 135, 136, 137, 138, 139, 140, 141, 142, 143, 144, 145, 146, 147, 148, 149, 150, 151, 152, 153, 154, 155, 156, 157, 158, 159, 160, 161, 162, 163, 164, 165, 166, 167, 168, 169, 170, 171, 172, 173, 174, 175, 176, 177, 178, 179, 180, 181, 182, 183, 184, 185, 186, 187, 188, 189, 190, 191, 192, 193, 194, 195, 196, 197, 198, 199, 200, 201, 202, 203, 204, 205, 206, 207, 208, 209, 210, 211, 212, 213, 214, 215, 216, 217, 218, 219, 220, 221, 222, 223, 224, 225, 226, 227, 228, 229, 230, 231, 232, 233, 234, 235, 236, 237, 238, 239, 240, 241, 242, 243, 244, 245, 246, 247, 248, 249, 250, 251, 252, 253, 254, 255, 256, 257, 258, 259, 260, 261, 262, 263, 264, 265, 266, 267, 268, 269, 270, 271, 272, 273, 274, 275, 276, 277, 278, 279, 280, 281, 282, 283, 284, 285, 286, 287, 288, 289, 290, 291, 292, 293, 294, 295, 296, 297, 298, 299, 300, 301, 302, 303, 304, 305, 306, 307, 308, 309, 310, 311, 312, 313, 314, 315, 316.
His Excellency, Right Honorable Chibuke Rotimi Amechi, scored 316 votes. 316 votes. Next on the list, His Excellency Professor Yemi Osibanjo. His agent, please.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 129,